Okay, I'm working on my Traxxas. I was working on it the other night, wasn't feeling the best. Still don't feel the best. I've had a headache for the last 4 days, but I just fight through it half time. But I was talking to a friend of mine on his web on YouTube. He was doing a live stream, NTL Vlogs. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Anyway, he's been getting these type of batteries. I don't know if it's this exact battery, but he said about you could get the Lipos for like he was paying like $30 for two of them, which I got two of them, so it's pretty cool. But they'll fit in your they fit in pretty good in the actual case. But you're gonna have to modify it because and this is the Traxxas trying to think what body this is. This is the one that came. Think it's the one that I got from the pawn shop. I don't know, but it's a Traxxas sledgehammer. This one's got brushless motors, which don't have reverse. And I was reading up on this controller. It's a race controller, which I'm going to get one reverse probably. But anyway, this cannot snap back on there. Well, it actually bolts on there. Now I could make a riser and stick it on there, but I'm going to come in here and carve the bottom of this and carve the bottom of this out and see if it then I can get that in there. I gotta come up. Actually, it looks like if I come back to here on this and just wide enough for the battery, it should work. So what that means is you gotta come into here. You can set this in about where in the middle, so it's about in there. Then I'm gonna shave this down. It's already shaved down in the front. All I'm gonna do is shave it the rest of the way. I have to get my Dremel tool and shave it, and then see if that would work. Because on your standard battery, I just charged this. It's warm. I don't know. You can see how much difference it is. And I'm trying to use it as being stock, because this will bolt right on. See, that locks right in stock battery, and you got plenty of room. That's why I made this divot. But all this is holding. The only thing this is holding is my speed controller. So I think I can get away with it. If I have to, I can come back and beef this up with a piece of aluminum on top. So what we're gonna do, like I said, because see this one fits in, it's skinnier. This one needs to be shaved all the way back to there. So I'm gonna try it, because I can get. I just had it. I can get the factory piece that holds the battery back on, it looks like. I don't know if the clamps are going to fit, but that does fit. So, what we got to do is see if we can modify this one and get it in there. And I got these batteries on Amazon. The funny thing about it is I'm Amazon Prime. I ordered them last night. Had them today. That usually don't happen. That was next day delivery. Actually, like overnight. But they must have been close. It must have been in the warehouse down in Baltimore, Maryland, where I live. So, I don't live in Baltimore. I live in Freddy County, but... Alright, we're going to try to shave this and see what happens. I'll probably just shave it down to where this is. Let me see. I'm gonna have to shave the back of this too. I'll show you in a minute. Alright. Then I also gotta come in here, and he's got a little they got little pieces here that stick out, just makes it stronger. I gotta shave these. I'm gonna shave these back ones. And someone had you can see it coming off. There's a piece of sponge in here to hold the battery so it didn't jiggle around so much, but I'm gonna shave him off. Now I'm gonna shave this other piece and we're gonna see what it does. So let's see what we can fix. Okay, I went ahead and shaved this. I just made a level with that now. I don't know if it's right yet. Then I just took out them little bumps in there. So see it's hitting here. I took out the bump so you can slide it back. It's on the other bumps, which I can take him out too, cause but anyway, let's see how close we got it. That's fitting in there. Let's go ahead and put screws in, see if we got it, guys. Now all I did is shaved him a little bit. That where it had a little where it's going plump plump like that ain't good or anything. It's in plastic. The only thing I did is shave the top, or the bottom of this to the top a little bit. I'm gonna just put 2 screws in it for now, cross cornered. I just want to see if I can get the battery in now. Works good. Look at that. All I did is shave that and shave this a little bit. Works perfectly. I have to do my other truck like that. But you don't want to go and do both trucks, or say you got a whole bunch of them, start just doing it. Because what if you take too much or you don't take enough? I can take it in and out. That actually works. So, and all I use is my old school Dremel tool. And I'll show you what I mean, old school. Let me put this back together. I like my old school, and it is old school. They might start, I think they're starting to make it again. I don't know if they are making the exact model. Now these were Allen heads to take this off. I can't tell you what size Allen head. All I know is it's Allen head to take that piece off. someone on here might be able to tell you exactly what size. Make sure you hook up. I do want to get for the antenna a little sleeve that goes over top. Put this back like I had it, but this time I'm going to move it up some. Might have to get new sticky tape, but I don't know. We'll find out. I'm really smushed on there. Yeah. I'm going to change it because it didn't stick best, which I got tons of this. I got it in an auction. All it is 3M double-sided tape. 3M is, to me, the best brand out there that has double-sided tape. We'll take a piece of square. They were singles. This is 3M too. It's just not as long this time. 3M double-sided tape actually has a little foam or sponge or whatever you want to call it in it. Trying to see, there was lights on here. We'll go this way anyway. I got plenty of this, that's what I said. Whoop, drop one on the floor, but now we'll test it. Yep. See? Now, I know it's stuck good, that's all. Now I gotta plug I used a piece of 3M tape on that last night. I actually got that backwards. I had that the other way yesterday, but it'd work. As long as I can get this plug back in, which I might not be able to now. Might have to take it back off. And to take it back off, just if you twist it back and forth a little bit, it'll usually break free. There it is. Came right off. But you see how sticky it is. Now I gotta actually clean this, because the other stuff I was using was old, and this piece is new, so I'm gonna use a razor blade. But I don't recommend doing this because you can really cut yourself badly. But if you're careful, it does a pretty good job. And you always want to cut away from yourself if you're using a razor blade or a knife or anything. All I'm doing here, I really ain't cutting into it. I'm just trying. The razor blade is so thin, it's like a scraper. That's all I'm using it for. Now, I am cutting towards myself, but I'm cutting down now. You shouldn't do this, because slip I could hit my hand, but it's a big no-no. Alright, I got enough where I can work with it now. I'll put my razor blade back. And I'll just keep on working with it. There we go. I get a piece of my square again. I know this stuff to buy it new is expensive, but it's worth it. I want to make sure that my parts are out this time. I'm going to put that about in the middle this time. Make sure you smush it down real good now, since it ain't no sticky. When you pull it off, you don't want to smush down. Pull this off, because then all the dirt and everything off your furnace is going to be on it. There we go. Make sure it's, don't twist it, just want to make sure it's pushed down. And it's on there. You can see I'm picking the whole thing up. That's the way I had it. Then I can get to my on and off switch and all. So we got that in there. I'm gonna actually shove this through here. Then we can wire it up like that. Alright, that's plugged in. It had sparks when I first did it. I don't know why. Hope I didn't hurt anything. These batteries it says right on the thing, they're Traxxas batteries. They're made for Traxxas. I gotta make sure my heat sink's working. I'm gonna feed that through there like this. There we go. Probably just a additional startup. Actually, let's see if we can put this through here too, like I had it before. Alright, that's out of the way. We still gotta put this piece on. You want to make sure everything's out of your fan. When you turn it on, if you can't hear your fan moving, if you have a fan, make sure everything's cleared off that. So that's all working. The steering's working. Let's try it. Just doesn't have a reverse. I wish there was some way to turn that on, but this wheel over here has tons of wobble. I mean tons, look. Let's see if it gets big. These batteries are crazy, guys. I mean crazy. I knew it was going to be a little faster, but I didn't think anything like that. I'll show you what I mean. That wasn't even full throttle. I'm going to take a factory. This one's only, oh, this is, Old technology, that's why. And it's 3000 and this one's 3200. But just to show you, old technology to new technology. It's still in there. The fan's gonna sound the same. I'll show you outside, but all your steering. This right here is what. Alright. That's full throttle. On the standard battery. I'm kinda a little actual scared to turn it up on the this one. But let me show you. Let's see if we can do it this way. Full throttle one time. This thing's got tons of torque. Well, man, boy does this thing have torque. I can put the other gear back in this one. I put smaller gears so we'd have more takeoff power. Well, I changed gears on both of them. We can change it back. Alright. Now, this is a standard battery. Let's see how much torque it has. I can hold that mostly all day long. I ain't holding that other battery. I guarantee you that. One more time. Show you. Now I'm going to try to hold it kind of stiff. Like it. It's actually twisting my wrist. It was twisting so much that it actually let a... You probably can't see it. Let me see. Right here, burn. Well, you can see it. It left rubber. So these batteries will work, and they're awesome. What I can see. You just gotta do a couple modifications, and you'll be set to go. Now, let me get my Dremel tool and show you what I mean old school. A lot of your new Dremel tools, roto zips, it's all basic same thing, are non-adjustable. What I mean by that, let me put some stuff away. I'd go get my cutter. Anyway, this one here is the original Dremel tool. This thing's probably over 20 some years old, but it's got adjustment on it. I think they started coming back out with this, but most of them turn on. This one you can turn the speed up all the way up to 5, all the way down. Easier to control if you're doing a little project and you don't need high RPMs. Works great. And all I use to cut that out I use this grinding tip right here. It's just a little tip. I use that on the little pieces in there stuck out. Now I just use my normal cutter, Dremel, on the other thing. And all you do is squeeze this. See if I can do it without being in the tool. Maybe not. There you go. All you do is squeeze the back of this, pull it back, turn your blade, and the blade pops off. On. That locks it. You hear it lock. So, these are great blades to have. I got a one I've been using. You can see it's wore down, but it was wore down a little too much, so I just went ahead and used the other one. But there it is. This is the original. And if you got a case, try to put stuff back in the case. I've had this case right here. A buddy of mine bought it for me for my birthday or something one time. It's been there ever since. And this is the original case. Oops. Until my Dremel tool. This case, that's what I said, this case and Dremel tool are over 20 years old. I had this before, I had this before 2000. So, yeah, it'd be over 20. Let's see if it says made in USA. There's a couple part numbers actually on this. It doesn't have a date on it, but that's the original one, so. Now, let's see if we can get this original. I know I can make it work, but making it work and doing it right is two different things. Let's just see if I can push it down to get a clip in it. Just because you can make something, some people say, well, it's working. Just because it's working don't mean it's always right. Alright, got that on. If I heat this up, I think I can make it work, actually make it work good. I have to get an extra one of these, or two. And I'll make a set for these batteries. I'll make a set for the regular standard batteries. But if I'm gonna just run these batteries, I don't need to. Oh, trying to push it down, get it to work. It's because it's not shaped for this, but I just want to see if I can get a clip in it. All it's going to do is hold it tighter. There it is. All I did is stretch it a little bit, hold it tighter. Ain't gonna hurt anything. It's actually holding the battery snugger. So. there she be. We'll put her all back together. I'm gonna make another video, and next day or two, try to, as long as I'm feeling up to it, on something that I've seen on the internet that someone's doing. And yes, times are hard. It's good to make money, but I just don't think the way they're doing it is right. That's my opinion. They're taking, which I'll show you, they're taking store-bought cheap RC cars that people are throwing away and whatnot, or say they're giving $5 for them. They're taking the bodies off and setting the bodies on these type cars, showing you, and then they're selling these bodies because they got more detail in these. They're hard bodies. These bodies for I seen one, it was $44. Some of them RC cars don't even cost $44. So, but we'll do a video on that in a day or two. But for now, if you like this video about these new batteries, give me a thumbs up. You didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe, and bye till later.